Hello everyone, hope you are doing good and welcome back to my channel. Today we are at the last day of 2023 and we again have an easy question in front of us. So let's see what the question is. It's the Leetcode challenge day 31 of December month. Question number 164, largest substring between two equal characters. So basically, we are given a string in the input, and ultimately we'll have to return a boolean value in the output. Though they have mentioned, okay, not a boolean value by the way, we have to return an integer in the output. Okay, let's see what the question is. Given a string as return the length of the longest substring between two equal characters, excluding the two characters. If there is no such substring, return -1. Okay, this may not be understandable in the first attempt, but let us see some examples so you will understand better. Let's come to example 2 first. So you can see that there are two equal characters here, A and B, right? A and B. So how many, what is the length of the string between them, excluding them? That is B and C, right? B and C is between A, okay? Between A and A, right? So that's why they have mentioned this as the answer, okay? So now try to understand this question again. Return the length of the longest substring, okay? They're asking the length of the long, this is the ask of the question, right? Length of the longest substring between two equal characters, excluding the two characters. That means whenever you see two characters, okay, for example, A here and A here, right, they are equal characters. So we have to find the length of the string between them, okay. Like that we have to do for all characters which appear more than once, okay. For example, A is appearing more than once and so on, right. And ultimately we'll have to return the long length of the longest substring between two equal characters, okay. So this is one of the substrings, but we have to return the longest one, okay. And obviously we'll have to consider also such scenarios, right. In this case, if you see none of the letters are repeating, right? So in this case, obviously the answer will be -1, as they have mentioned here. Okay, it will be -1. If we try to understand the constraints of the question, the length of the string is going to be around 300. But anyway, it doesn't matter. The approach which I am going to show, it doesn't matter what is the length. Even if you have 10 power 5 here, this approach will work the best. Okay. So what I'm going to, so basically my approach will be, having a time complexity of often. Okay, let me quickly mention those things as well. So the time complexity is going to be often, and if you talk about the space complexity, it will be of 26. That means it's a constant space complexity, and we'll see that how it works. Okay, so this is the time complexity part, and this is the space complexity part. Okay. Now coming to the solution, what I'm doing. See, I am, as you might be knowing, I am very fond of dictionaries in Python. So I'll be using this also in this particular problem. Okay, I'm declaring a dictionary A. This is also called map in Python, and but the general idea here is they are called like dictionaries. Why they are dictionaries? Because they have a key and value pair, right? In this, the idea I have is that the key will be the alphabet. Okay, any alphabet which I see, and the value will be the first point of its occurrence. Okay, the index where it first appeared. Okay, for example, if you talk about this A, okay, it appears in two places, right? It appears in two places, index 0 and index 3, I guess, right? Yeah, it's 3, index 0 and index 3. So where is the first point of occurrence? Obviously index 0. And if you talk about B, where is the first point of occurrence? Index 1. Okay, similarly if you talk about C, where is the first point of occurrence? Index 2, right? So wherever a character is appearing for the first time, that index will be stored here. Okay, from there, how we'll get the answer? We'll see that. So n is the length of the given string, right? And answer initially is -1, because remember they are saying if nothing is matching, we have to return -1. And because this answer I'm going to return at last, so I already initialized with -1. Okay. So what I'm doing, I'm going through the range 0 to n-1. Okay. So I is between 0 to n-1. What I'm doing, I'm checking if the s of I. Okay, let me zoom in further. I'm just checking if s of I. Yeah, if s of I is in A, okay. So this will not be the case for the first time, okay. So we'll come here, okay. If this s of I is not in A, that means, see, for each character I will be checking whether it is already there in my dictionary. If it is not there, this part will be executed. What is this part? I am going to this, see, s of I will become the key. That is, for example, in this case, A will become the key, okay. If A is not there, only A will become the key. And what will be its value? Its value will be the first point of its occurrence, okay. That is 0. In this case, A is appearing as 0 index for the first time, right? So uh, I will, that is index in this case, if this is A, right? If this is A in example 1, this will be 0. Okay, that's what it is. If you want, I can print and show you also. In the second time when A appears, see, for example, when we come to this A, right, the second A which appears in index 1, what we will do, this condition will be executed then, because A is already in this particular map, right? This condition will be true. Basically what will happen, I am doing answer, that is answer is equal to max of answer comma this thing. What is this thing? See, answer is equal to max of answer comma something. What is that something? See, they are asking Length of the longest substring between two equal characters. Okay, so I know that a is already there. Okay, what is a see, s of I is already there. What is a of s of I? What is a of s of I? A of s of I is the first point where the in that for the first point where it occurred. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to subtract them. Okay, so I minus 1 minus a of s of I. Okay, what is a of s of I, by the way? It is the first point of its occurrence. Okay, the index where it first occurred. Okay, and what is I minus 1? Why we are doing I minus 1? See, try to understand here. If you come to this example, what is the index of this a, right? The index of this a is 3, right? And what is the index of this? It is 0. So what is 3 minus 0? It is 3, right? 3 minus 0 is 3, but the answer is 2. That means they are asking only the excluding both the a's, what is the number of characters between the two. Okay, that's why I'm doing a minus 1 here. Okay, if you do 3 minus 1 minus 0, what you will get? You will get 2, right? That's what we are doing here. Okay, so based on this example only, I've taken that code, right? See, the a is having index 3, right? If you do simply 3 minus 0, it will give you 3, but the answer is 2, right? That means you have to exclude the a and then the character between them. That's why I'm doing a minus 1 here. I minus 1 and then a of s of I. Okay, minus a of s of I, right? That is the basic idea. If you want, I can quickly print and show you also if you want. Let me quickly do that. Print a, right? In if you are doing in a coding interview, I will say that don't name it like simply or something. You can have it as a map or as a alphabet tracker or the alphabet frequency, something like that. You can do it. Okay, let me quickly run and show you. See, I am doing this for the simple sake of convenience of yours. Okay, that is the basic idea. So if you can see, the first point of occurrence will be traced here. Okay, let us go to some other example. So yeah, as you can see, all the first points of occurrence are traced here. Okay, this is the example 2, by the way. So as you can see, a, b, and c, 0, 1, and 2, right? That's what they're trying to see. And if you come to the third case, you will see that yeah, this is the all of them, right? Nothing is repeating here. All are first point of occurrence. Okay, that was the basic idea. And coming to the edge case where nothing is repeating, right? For example, in the example 3, nothing is repeating. How it will work? See, the idea here is this case will never be executed in that case. Okay, if you talk about example 3, that is, see, none of them are repeating, right? Only all of them are happening for the only one time, right? So what will happen? This case will never be executed. Okay, we will always execute this part only. Okay, then that means answer will always remain minus 1. Okay, remember there, answer is changing only here, right? Answer is equal to max of answer and the subtraction which you are doing here, right? But for this to happen, this condition has to be satisfied, right? That is, at least one of them should appear again. Okay? One of the characters should appear again. Okay, but that is not happening in example 3. That means this part of the code will never be executed. Okay, so answer will remain minus 1 itself, and we are returning that. Okay, that is the basic idea. So if I've already segmented this code, and yeah, it really works. And if you talk about the space and time complexity of it, okay, so as you can see, the maximum thing, okay, maximum key value pairs that we can have is 26, right? Because there are only 26 literals or characters in alphabet, right? English alphabet. So that is the constant one. Okay, that is not dependent on, okay, it may be between any number between 1 and 26, right? So that is again we are taking the worst case here. It may go to 26, but again it is not dependent on an as such. Okay, for whatever be the let n be 10 power 5, but it will be between 1 and 26 only. Okay, now coming to the time complexity of it, we are using a single for loop here. Okay, that's why the time complexity will be O of n, as simple as that. So F1, that was the last solution from my side, F1 2023. Next, yeah, that is tomorrow onwards, we will have a new month challenge, that is January month challenge of the daily lead code. And hope you will try that, and hope you will try to win the badges. Okay, as simple as that. And yeah, again, happy new year, and yeah, hope to see you soon in the next year. Thanks a lot.